Hello, hello. We are back with some more Master Duel. Let me get a few more things opened up. Okay, so I'm hoping we could get to Master today, but I was thinking about it, and I know that I said I was gonna try and grind to get Master 1, but I think I'm just gonna stress myself out too much if I set a goal like that and we don't really have all that much time left. So then if we hit like a lose streak or something, I'm gonna be really disappointed. So I think I'm just gonna go with the flow, play a little bit, not try too hard to get to Master 1. And maybe next season we'll get to Master 1 because we'll be starting a lot higher. We did start at like the bottom of silver this season, right? So did we? What was I last time? Where does it show? This is not. I guess I was gold, so I would have started in silver. But anyways, let's get into it, and we'll see where we're at. I do want to play some of that new Vampire Crawlers game. I tried that out, and it was really fun, so I feel like we might try and play some of that. But first, I want to see if we can get to Master, so we'll see if we can get that done today, and then we might play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh tomorrow in Vampire Crawlers, or maybe just play Vampire Crawlers tomorrow. We'll figure it out once we see how it's going. But anyways, why don't we get started, shall we? Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And today we are gonna try and see if we can get to Master. Last time it didn't really work out. We were using the #1 ranked players deck list, or at least something very similar to it. And, you know, with Super Poly and stuff, I was making some misplays. I think we're still gonna give Super Poly a try. Same as I did with the Virtuous cards. Want to give it like at least 2 episodes to decide like how much I like it. Although right now I'm leaning towards the fact that I kind of just like the deck pure more. I think that Super Poly could definitely win you some games, but I don't know, just the consistency of having it pure kind of felt better. But today I did make a few changes to it. Hold on just 1 second. Let me open up my door. But yeah, we kept the Super Polys, we kept the Imperms, but I did go down to 1 clip and I added the 3 Fua. I feel like Fua was performing really well when we were playing the deck pure, and I think being able to draw into Super Poly seems very powerful. So I do like the Fuas. Maybe we'll change this deck list around after I figure out how much I actually like Super Poly. Because the problem with Super Poly is it does take up a lot of extra deck slots, and I do like having multiple copies of a lot of the extra deck monsters. So, you know, it's a tough trade-off. But here we should still have about 21 tuners, I believe. If we take out the Drolls and we take out the Max C, it should leave us with about 21 tuners. And obviously, you could count Synchro Overtake as 3 more tuners, and you could count Kewl Tune Synchro as 3 more, and then you could even probably count JJ Kewl Tune as a tuner, depending on the situation. Obviously, you need another tuner to make JJ Kewl Tune work, but... So yeah, I mean, that puts us at like a 28 tuners situation, right? So we should still have plays most of the time, but it did feel like with Super Poly, we were getting some hands that just didn't have any plays. So we'll see how it goes from here. But let's see if we can get to Master today. Last time, obviously, we ended up immediately dropping, and then we fought our way back to Diamond 1. So hopefully we can play a little bit better this time, just straight up. Oh, he's about to rank up. Can we stop him? Unfortunately, we gotta go second. So let's see. Like, we got the going second deck, right? Got Ash and Super Poly. Seventh Tachyon. Do I want to stop that? I feel like I do. What did he show? I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna stop it, or at least try to stop it. And then, I don't know. If he can extend through it, then he can extend through it, right? I feel like in this meta, though, leading off with 7 Tachyon doesn't seem very good. It's K9. Surely it's not... Surely he wasn't searching a K9 card, though, right? I guess maybe it was, because he showed a rank 5. So he just had 2 ways to get to this play. There was nothing I could have done to stop it. How good is Super Poly against this, though? Does Super Poly really do very much? I don't know what all their attributes are. Thinking we might have a problem. He's definitely not gonna have a... They don't have a spellcaster, right? But unfortunately, unless I can Super Poly, then I'm gonna have an issue. I think the other thing they're gonna make is Dark, right? I think I'm just out of luck here. Like, surely they're not just gonna leave the Lupus here and wait to activate it on my turn? I think they're just gonna make that Masquerade guy with the monster negate, and then I think I'm out of luck if he's Dark. I really need him to be Earth, but I don't think he's Earth. This one's light. Is the other one light, or is it dark? I think it's dark, right? This one's water, that's irrelevant. Although, can I do anything? Because I could Super Poly with my board as well. He is dark. I don't think... Do we have... I guess we have Dark Extra Deck monsters. Ooh, he might be overextending here. Like, this field right here just beats me. I can't do anything against that. But once he starts adding these extra things in, I might be able to activate Super Poly. But now he knows I have Super Poly. So he'll probably play around it. He's now reconsidering his life. Well, what's the best situation for us? I mean, we don't really get to choose at this point, right? He gets to choose how he plays against this around the Super Poly. I'm thinking, because they already used a lot of their rank 5s to make all this nonsense. They might have to make these guys into an Earth? Otherwise, if Lantern stays up, which is not going to, Jax. See, I want to get rid of these two, and we'll just have to deal with the King Regulus negate. We gotta remember to not play into the Ripper. We can't really activate Rotary. Okay, he's changing this into probably the Hound. Is the Hound Earth? Werewolf is light. Oh, I didn't realize they could make werewolf out of that. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? Oh, good. Wait, I can currently Super Poly? I don't even know why I can Super Poly. What? Is there a spellcaster here? This guy's a spellcaster? Oh my goodness. Alright, so we learned last time, Synchro locks you into tuners. But if we chain Super Poly, which this is great, right? Ripper can't do... Ripper can still negate in the graveyard. What am I discarding is the other issue. It's probably gotta be... Rotary? As bad as that feels? I think it's gotta be Rotary. I didn't even realize that this Masquerade thing's a spellcaster. That actually makes, The other question, like, I probably want to get rid of this, right? Because this gives him, like, 2 more interrupts. And I can probably play around the Ripper. What do you do? You're, like, when you get attacked, right? Yeah, okay. We probably don't want him in attack mode. So we pretty much just already dealt with everything, right? What's this last card? It's the card that Izuna sets, right? Or, not Izuna, Ripper. I think we're good, because we could use the JJ on the Chorozo to make a full play with Q. Super Poly just totally wrecked this guy. Do I go for the Rotary chain block with the Maker? Or do I go for the mix? It's gotta be the Rotary. Should I have added... Yeah, he might have Droll. Should I have just added from my graveyard there? What can he still make? I guess Hound? But the Hound won't have Lupus. Oh, Jax. This is not enough. It is a lot, though. He does destroy our field. The problem is I can't make a Q play here because I had to use this rotary. Oh, right. He also has Max C going. Forgot about that part. Wait, does he have Izuna? Well, I mean, we broke his whole board, but he's got 3 cards. And we know he's drawing into Imperm. Okay, I mean, this is kind of what I was hoping for. That we would just get to dodge the Imperm. Oh, you add you to hand. That's probably not the play. There's no real good way to get a Reco search here, right? I just go Maker right away. And this would make Izuna live, but I think they were going to be able to make a full play anyways, so... Should I have spun back Lupus? Nah, he probably could have just gotten the Lupus back. He has Fua and 7th Tachyon and Case for Canine. I feel like I'm just dead, huh? We'll see what we could do here. We got Clip, make Loudness War, spin back, and then Loudness War, spin back again. Oh, he has to put a card back for that. Shouldn't he have just normal summoned this? I guess he could still normal summon it. I don't know if this is the right decision, but I feel like it's kind of the only thing we got left. And then we have Rekko, right? So we could pop the case for K9 when he tries to search with it. Because I assume he dropped the Fua. Does this do anything? Like, can he summon this? Do they have anything besides Lupus that could summon from the graveyard on its own without Lantern? Oh, but he just has Lupus. I'm just doomed, huh? I don't know what the right play here was. I think it's still just to stop the case for K9. And then just hope he can't kill me. Why does our first duel have to be the hardest thing in the world? This does something? Nah, jeez. Do they even have anything else they could summon off of this? Like, their extra deck is destroyed at this point. We're going Typhon. It's funny because Typhon has to spin me. He can't attack over me. Alright, well... here we go. Droll. I can actually do some interesting stuff here, huh? Before I actually activate anything in the grave, I want to do some stuff. I don't know what the right play here is. Oh, he's surrendering off of that? I mean, I think we were good, right? He still had Lupus and Izuna, which we're gonna both be able to summon, but I don't even know what he can go into at this point. Like, he's got very little he can actually go into. And RS there kind of just checks everything. Well, if he goes into Hound, though, the Hound's still untargetable. But I could attack over it, probably. Although, isn't it indestructible the first turn? I don't really know Canine that well. I can't believe we won that game. That was only possible because of Super Poly, right? Without Super Poly, there's no chance there. So that's really good to know. The Canine board does put a Spellcaster onto the field, which makes Chirozzo for more than just Draco Tail, huh? I thought it was mainly for Draco Tail. Did we really get... Did we get another cheater? This needs to be removed. Like, what's the point of allowing people to do that? From what I heard, apparently they still get a loss for it, but you don't get a win, right? Which is just... Wait, what? I lost? How do you figure? It just failed to connect us to the game? I feel like that doesn't make any sense. Like, we're currently streaming. God, my internet didn't go down at all. Well, that sucks. Maybe it wasn't them then. But it does definitely happen a lot that people, like, just close the game when they lose a coin toss. This is one of those weird boards where you have overtake, but you already have mix in hand. There's a legendary Super Karibo. What does that even mean? Okay, they're ashing that. Now, I feel like we don't really have the option to play around K9 anymore, right? Like, I need this extra normal summon. I don't think Vegeta ever fought Karibo, but I could be wrong. I guess we just go Q, right? Although we get drolled here, I guess. Oh my gosh, he just had it all. He had it all. We play around Droll at all? Okay, this is kind of good, actually. Him just using extra stuff for no reason. Because, like, I wasn't going to be able to do much with that Rekko anyways. But maybe the level 3, just having a level 3 would have been worth it. No, I could have put that in attack. I need to remember to check if they have a tuner. Just banish that. Let them have Nibiru. There's no way we're going to summon that much. If we had a better board, obviously we could summon that much, but not with this board. So Super Poly should mess this up. this strategy. I can't really go RS though, right? Like, what can I even do? I could go Maker. That's about it. Do I just let you do stuff? I have to summon the Q, huh? Well, we know he has a Nibiru, so his hand is kind of garbage. But I don't remember exactly. I think I want to negate the Link 1. I haven't really read the Link 1, but doesn't it, like, it's full combo on its own? So I could just Super Poly right after they do this. Let's take a peek at their hand before we decide if we're going to Super Poly, I think. I just want to know what that last card is. Okay, so it does nothing if I Super Poly them. I could have searched Clip here, actually. Clip was definitely the smarter play, but... Wait, really? These aren't the same? Oh my goodness. Well, I messed this up then, huh? But do they need a Kisa kill? Oh my gosh, I messed up so bad. For some reason, I figured something, but these are all different freaking types. We'll let them link. They just had everything, huh? How does this work? Your opponent cannot target monsters on the field. Dang. I was hoping you couldn't target monsters in the graveyard. Alright, well, we might lose here, I guess. I didn't realize they were all different attributes and stuff. So is there no place you could Super Poly Live Twins then? Seems like there's not. I guess right here, I could have Super Poly'd them, but they would have had an extra body, so it doesn't really matter, right? Is this a targeted pop? It is targeted. But it can also target back row. So I probably have to just imperm it. Now that we've used everything, can I just do this and they get messed up and have to stop? I'm just gonna hope. I don't really want to figure out what all these cards do. Why did they get a draw? Just for fun? What? Requiem? Do I just make... Oh, that doesn't. Not yet. Or maybe I do. I think I just make myself light so he can't... He can still make his full play, but then he can't do the... He can't do the... Make Caesar with Necroquip. I guess they might be running the Link 3, which I think just means they win. What the heck? You could do that? I'm learning so much from this duel, and none of it I care to learn. You could do that?! I didn't realize you could make this with the... Oh my goodness. We got problems. We got big problems. Is that lethal? It's not quite lethal, right? Not even with this 1200. How do you work? This is only during your turn. Oh. This is ridiculous. Like, really, with one single card, they can make full Fiendsmith play and full Live Twin play? Just one random card. Do they at least have to... Well, I guess they could probably spin back some of these Isa kills, right? Okay, this is gonna be problematic. Because don't they have a pop when Leela comes onto the field? Well, we know they have Nibiru. Well, do they have Nibiru? Was Nibiru last duel? Or did they put something back so they either have Ash or Nibiru? Is that the situation we're in? Is there any reason to do anything besides Q here? I don't think so. That's mean. Does he have a way? Can he pop his own thing with Leela? Does that work? Or can I spin it back with Trackmaker? I think he could pop it. Oh, really? Can Leela pop his own card? Yeah, he can. Oh my goodness. Well, whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it's just unlucky. Like, he really drew Ash, Droll, and triple full combo in his opening hand. Like, are we joking? If you're missing any one of those pieces, you instantly lose. Just unfortunate. I'm guessing that there probably was a better spot we could have super polyed, but like, come on, the game was obviously just trying to give him the win. Well, we gotta play into Droll this time. Although he has Ua. That's unfortunate. I think we still gotta go the full play. Although they have probably another Fua is what they're thinking about now. Or Droll. I guess they could be thinking about Drolling. They're clipping. Do I max see this? That could be 2 special summons. Or do I save the max C for their turn? I guess save it. Ooh, that was our only loudness war. That sucks. But we are going to be able to mess him up with Super Poly. Although I'm now seeing that we can't make anything because of this RS. I guess they don't have spellcasters, so that's not going to be relevant. We won't have a way to really synchro on their turn. Maybe I should have max seed, just to try and have another play. They had everything, huh? But wait, I got Bell. What the heck is this card? Okay. That's broken. You just got pot of greed? Is that good in this deck? I guess there's a lot of attributes you probably don't have. It's like all your cards are different attributes. It's very likely that you'll pot of greed, but worst case, I guess, is draw one. But it does play heavily into Droll, so I feel like it's probably bad. I should really just wait right now, huh? The Super Poly can still mess him up. I need to wait until he tries to pop it, I think. Depending on how long he waits for that. Okay, he's going for it now. What should I draw? Probably this. And then I think I have to take the two big ones off. He could probably still get to back, but I don't know if he can win if I get rid of these two. I think it's gotta be defense, because the only stuff that they have with more than 1800 attack are big attackers. So we draw Imperm next, and then... Like, he's got to really overextend into the max C now to actually try and get to lethal, which I don't even know if he can. I'm hoping we draw, like, Clip or something on the way to him trying to get to lethal. Otherwise, like, we already have a really good hand. Depending on what his hand is. I don't know what he wants to do. Because obviously if he wipes my board, then the Imperm's activatable. If he doesn't wipe my board, then the Imperm's dead. So maybe he just only wants to do one more summon. But then he definitely can't win this turn. Okay, he's going for the Track Maker. Yeah, his best play might just be set up Track Maker and Remix. He's still looking at my hand, or which one is he doing right now? Yeah, he's looking at my hand. Okay, he added 2 synchros, which I think means his turn is pretty much done. Without JJ, I don't think he can do too much more. Why this? What does this help you with? Maybe getting Clip? Either that or he doesn't have a 3? Do we know if he has Clip? We know he has an Effect Veiler. I think that's all we know. Is he DCing now, or what are we doing? Yep, okay. He made us literally wait that entire time just for him to DC? That's lame. Alright, well, unfortunately, we're only 1 game up because apparently that 1 game counted as a loss for me, which seems like completely stupid, and I have no idea why. It's not like my internet went down. Okay, it's not the greatest hand. 60 card deck, huh? Oh, it's... We have to ash this. It's freaking Gem Knight tier elements? Probably. I guess it could just be Gem Knight. There's no way you have something to counter Ash in your 60 card deck. Okay. Okay, goodbye. Should we check what that was? The fact that it's 60 cards, I think, tells me that it's probably tier limit and not just Gem Knights. Yeah, it's tier limit. But it's like... There's a lot of... It's fairies. Fairies are normal. Fairies because of the Gem Knights that you're playing. But then we're also playing full Fiendsmith. He's got a Royal Fiendsmith. We're playing full Fiendsmith, and then this slop. We're playing Transaction Rollback Ghost Meets Girl. Alright. You deserve to get ashed and lose immediately. I don't know if I like this new mate base, the Black Rose one. I was just kind of using it because it's new. Really? I held it slightly too late. Are you kidding me? All right. Well, I mean, let's Synchro Overtake then. Okay. That's lucky me because I don't know exactly what I was gonna do. I don't know how this keeps happening. I swear, almost every time I have Synchro Overtake, I also have Mix in hand, which is really bad because if the Mix, because you want to summon Mix with Synchro Overtake so you can search a queue. But if the Mix from the Synchro Overtake gets negated, then the Mix in your hand is dead, and all you can do is make a Maker with them. And that is not a great situation. We're about to rank up, but we're playing against a Master guy. And we're going second. Of course we are. So I feel like maybe when you're in that situation, you actually have to summon Rekko, and Rekko needs to search Rotary, which does not feel great, because you're not playing around Droll, and you're not playing around K9 like that, but... There's no way I affect Valor that, right? He's just gonna have, like, Borger in hand, and then I get completely blown out and lose. Although, I guess he's probably gonna go Rock, put this back in hand. There's no way he already has 2 fires, right? So I just Valor the Rock, right? I could Bell the Rock? Is there anything else bellable in this deck? I mean, they could have K9s, and then I feel sad. I think I have to Bell the Rock. And if he has something for the Bell, I could just Valor afterwards. They don't have K9s? That would be amazing news. Alright, we kept them off. I assume they already have 1 fire in hand, right? So we just kept them off the second fire. 2 Valors for our turn is not great, but it is what it is. We Synchro in the draw phase to try and bait out an Ash, which we get. Fortunately, we don't have an amazing play otherwise. It's just Q and pray. Okay, he also has Bell. I think we gotta go Maker. He's really hitting us with everything. I'm guessing that's an imperm set. Okay, did he have the 2 fires? Yeah, let him draw a Fua. Get rid of that easy now. We'll get to figure out if he had the 2 fires here in a second. What do we got? We got a whole lot of nothing. So I guess we gotta go JJ and hope that it works. Although what I'm learning is if... It's a droll. Okay. So what I've learned now is if we had Veilered the Raisin, he would have had nothing. What do I want to grab here? Well, actually, if I throw the mix, I can just immediately grab the mix back, right? Because I can't grab from deck anyways. I'm still hoping, like, if this is imperm and he held it this long, then I guess he got me, but... We might be in a really powerful spot here. I could make back-to-back. It really just depends on this card. Do I just force this card out? Or do I go for back-to-back? I kind of feel like I just need to force... I think I'm so far ahead. If I just do this... Because I get to force out all of his cards. Oh, we could change battle position. I forgot about that. I think I have to let him do it, though. I mean, there was no good way for me to play around that, right? I don't know if he's trying to bait out my RS. Like, should I negate this? I think I just let it. We accept that we're not going to get that much damage out. This wasn't even activatable. Dang, I could have negated that. But it's hindsight, right? Why can I make back-to-back? Because... Surely I don't actually want to back-to-back. It'd just be better to have Zaylin, right? It would be nice to make back-to-back, but... I think this just kind of checkmates him, because we know he has a Fua. I don't even think I should spin this back. I think I should just attack over it, right? Yeah, I think I just attack over this. Because we know he has Raisin in hand, which we could negate with Effect Veiler or RS, and then he has Fua, which we don't even need to attack, so... Or, we don't even need to special summon. Yeah, we literally don't care about that. I think I just use RS, and then I pop him, right? Like, there's no reason to let him stay on the board. Alright, we got him. Is that Master? I forgot already. Was that the last duel we needed for Master? It was. That's great news. Alright, well, we still got a little bit of time. Why don't we do one or two? Feel the waters here a little bit in Master. Today, I'm definitely liking the Super Poly a lot more than I did last time. I think we now like know how to use it a little bit better. We're getting like more understanding of what can be Super Poly. The unfortunate thing is when we run into a rogue deck that I don't really understand, I'm not going to know where to Super Poly it. And that's where just like your basic play is probably a little bit better against the rogue decks than Super Poly. Alright, well this is a hand. Ooh, that's not what we want to see. I think we just don't want to allow that, right? How does this work? Yeah, I think I just Ash. Is there even anywhere to Super Poly this deck? What type is this trap card? It's an Earth. It is Super Polyable. Striker? That's not what I was expecting. Ooh, Q. That's interesting. Doesn't have trap. I guess it doesn't matter if it pops. It can be activated this turn, huh? Okay, what is this one? Oh, he's got a Solemn? He had something on summon. Well, that sucks. Why can't I? There we go. It wasn't letting me drag it sideways. Ah. He just had slightly too much, and Bell is not very useful against his deck, apparently. You have a normal monster on your field? This counts as a normal monster? Surely I can't Bell, right? Like, if I Bell, I lose. The only good play I can make is just try and Super Poly in the battle phase. Is this... I don't care. Is this any traps? Yeah, it counts any traps. It's not even like normal traps or anything like that. What does this guy do? Ah, that's annoying. Should I have activated before he did that? Probably. I think it's gonna be too hard to play through that now. But, like, he still has so much to do, right? I think either way I lost. It was just he had too good of an opening hand. Does he really not have lethal? So this is the other thing. I didn't know what I was going to do about this. But now... He's not popping my Super Volley? Although it's not even activatable anymore, huh? That's a problem. It is activatable again? Well, like, what am I supposed to do here, right? This is just too much. Oh, and now this isn't activatable. Well, you know, I guess we could Typhon, but that's not great. Is this if this card is sent to the graveyard? Yeah. All right, we're out of here. I was just unlucky. His opening hand was just too good. I don't know why they always get to go first. I feel like I've never gone first against a guy playing Odeon. Do I activate the rotary in hand is the question. I think I don't. I save it. Just in case it's K9. Now, do I grab another rotary? That's also a question. I don't know what the right play is there. Like, should I have not even bothered searching rotary, or I feel like rotary was the right search. But it just like it feels nice to keep that rotary in hand in case you need to make another play. Like if the Q gets negated, then I have to do something else, right? Ooh. We'll let you draw Droll, sure. Ooh, he's one of the degenerates running Rose Whip. Wow. So Called By and Triple Tactics is gonna be an issue. But I should just make a big play because we know he doesn't have anything. But I do also have Super Poly. And Droll. I think I still grab this. Do I reveal the fact that I have Ash? I think it's fine. Do I wait to grab the clip, or what's the play? I guess what else am I gonna grab? So... could use the Ash. We know he doesn't have... Wait, do I even bother making remix? Because we know he has Called By. And I don't have a Bell. Should I just make RS instead? What are we doing here? So I could technically, if it's a tuner, what do you pick? Picked Recco. That just stops me from making another RS. Do I even care about that? Because I could just immediately banish it so it doesn't get negated. I feel like this just messes him up more than it does me. Because now he can't use Recco. We need to save the RS for the triple tactics. I'm surprised he didn't try and make a play so he could call by something like quickly. Like right now, he could call by the Ash. Draw 2. I don't think I want to allow a draw 2. And then I think I want to immediately make her this. So he had, what was that, Mind Crush card? And then he has Droll, and I can't remember his last card. He's drolling right now? I mean, that's fine. I probably just let you droll, honestly. I think he's just trying to bait out my Zaylin. I have no reason to activate anything here. He doesn't even know that we have Super Poly. Like, that would have blown him out so hard. Also, this play doesn't even make sense, because I could just activate Synchro. I assume he's going to call Synchro. Otherwise, I don't know what he wants to call. He could call Q. Yeah, he calls Synchro. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, he had Rose Whip. Right, I forgot about that. What do we need for lethal here? Oh, you're still negated. I forgot about that. I should have obviously done mix. Whatever. Alright, that should be an easy cleanup here. Yeah, this looking at people's hands is so crazy. Like, that game, 100% of the time, I go remix. See he has a called by in hand, just go RS instead. And then all of a sudden, there's no way he can break my board. He goes from having the perfect counter to not even having a chance anymore, right? It's crazy. But anyways, we did make it to Master today. We'll probably keep playing a little bit more going through Master, but I do want to try out that Vampire Crawlers game. So we'll probably give that a try tomorrow. But yeah, we'll do some more Masters grinding here. But that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Okay, I got to take a bathroom break, and then we'll get back to grinding a little bit more. Okay, I will be right back. Okie dokie. Before we get started, we go look at our decks. I'm just not sure I like the Super Poly, but we might use a little bit more. It definitely has made some big plays. And it was funny seeing that K9 play around the Super Poly targets, but he was not playing around Chirozzo, which I don't blame him, but still. So, like, if we did... Like, I kind of like this deck. The question is, do we run 2 clip or 1 clip? And then if we did cut the Super Poly, what are we putting? Like, triple tack is good. Like, I probably wouldn't play the Desires. I don't like the Desires. Even though it seems good, I do not like it. And really, that's the only thing that matters, whether or not I like it when I'm playing it. I think, like, if I went back to this deck, this version... I think maybe we just play it like that. And this is how I would play the pure version. Maybe more triple tack. It's really tough to decide between imperm and triple tack. If I had all 3 triple tacks, I would definitely try it out. But I feel like this would be a pretty good deck. We'll try this out the next time we play pure. But now we might like switch in between them. Now that we've given Super Poly enough tries to like see how much we like it. Wait, how many gems do I have? Oh, I thought this said 9,000. I was like, how did I get to 9,000? So yeah, we might swap between them depending on how we're feeling and what other people are playing. But let's get started. Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Last time, we finally got to Master for the first time. First time I've tried to, like, really grind since they released Master. If you didn't know, Master didn't used to be the highest rank. In fact, Diamond didn't even used to be the highest rank. It used to be Platinum. And the only time I grinded was when Platinum was the highest rank. And I got to Platinum 1 at that time. But now we're at Master for the first time ever. And we've been using the Super Poly deck, kind of based off of Fictinium's deck. We're currently on the 1 clip. But I did want to add in the 3 Fuas. So I kind of liked this last time. But I am prepared to possibly go back to my more pure list that I just edited, which is this one, where I took out the Desires and I decided to put the Imperms. But maybe you could make an argument for Triple Tactics. If I had more copies, I would probably give it a try. I just don't know if I want to just randomly craft them to try it. But anyways, these are the 2 decks. We might be going in between them, just depending on how we feel and how our opponents, like what our opponents are playing. But we did have a lot of success with the Super Poly in the last one. In fact, I'm pretty sure at least one of those duels was completely unwinnable without Super Poly. So that was cool to see. Plus, what we saw last time is the K9 player. He got to look at our hand with Noroi. Is that how you say his name? Where are you? You. Noroi. Yeah. Noroi. Whatever. But he got to look at our hand, right? So then immediately he's playing around the common Super Poly targets, these 2. He might, I mean, he doesn't need to play around this because it's not even relevant to him. I don't think any of his monsters are tuners. But he was not playing around Chorozo. Which Chorozo I originally thought was only here for Draco Tail. Turns out that it works against the K9 board. If they get to full combo and go, what's his name? Masquerade 104? This guy? Turns out this guy's a spellcaster. So, Chorozo can use him and any other extra deck monster, which just really messed them up. So that was pretty cool to see. But anyways, let's get back into some more Master grinding here. We'll see how far we can get. I'm not going to hold myself to going too hard for Master 1, because I think I'm just going to run out of time. I don't think I play enough to actually get all the way there. But we'll see how far we can get. If we go on a win streak, it might happen, but... Alright, he's got the... We have nothing... Well, we have Super Poly, but what are the odds that Super Poly is usable against Sky Strikers? Which I'm pretty sure this is going to be Sky Strikers. It is not Sky Strikers. Well, at least we're not going to make the K9s activatable because I can't do anything. He is going to see my hand. But again, he gets to go full, like, it might be full uninterrupted combo. And we don't even know if he's also on Vanquish Soul. And if he goes for Masquerade, then we'll just be able to, like, destroy his field. But I do know that if he is on Vanquish Soul and he also has Vanquish Soul combo, that might be a difficult board to break. He does have Vanquish Soul. So what do we know at the moment? He has Lantern, Mad Love, and Izuna. Ooh, boy. So he's probably got... He's gonna summon what's-his-face, the fire dude. I don't know why I can't remember his name. That is not what I thought you were gonna summon. So what I'm thinking... Target one K9. So we're going to want to make sure we get the Masquerade and the K9 monsters off the field, and then we'll have to play against the Vanquish Soul stuff. Although maybe he doesn't have that much Vanquish Soul stuff. Maybe it's just Holly Sue and Borger? Okay, never mind. He's got everything. Wait, oh, he's going Caesar. Jeez. This is going to be a tough one. And we know he has Izuna in hand. And he's just kind of kept Lupus. Okay, the Caesar goes back. That sucks. Well, I guess the second Synchro Overtake can just be used for discard fodder. So how do we do this? I mean, it would have been kind of cool if we had the Predaplant one that takes 3 darks. Just blow all these out. But I think we gotta get Ripper off because this can only target K9s. Oh, wait, I can't use Overtake anymore, huh? There is that. That's gonna make this play a lot harder. I think I can then just activate Rotary because then I'm not going to be activating any other effects in hand. What are we doing here? I guess I should have summoned it here, but does that even make sense? It's probably safer to... I should have summoned here, I guess. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. They have just literally everything, so... But they already... They already used Nash Knight, so they probably don't have another Nash Knight. Like, what else do they have except another Ripper? Which I don't think another Ripper is gonna do much for them anymore. Wait. Does this make it so... Does Raisin still pop this column? How does that work? Because he activated there. No, he doesn't pop the column. Yeah, so that was just straight up a mistake. Okay. Got it. Although, if they make a K9 here, then this will be activatable again. What does he have? We know he has double fire, dark. Surely he has an earth, right? He didn't just... His Izuna wasn't his only earth. Ah, this is rough. And Zaylin requires a Synchro. It's not an extra deck monster, so I can't even use Chorozo to make it. What do you do? This isn't a K9, so that's still not activatable. Change it to face down defense. Okay, that's fine. I mean, the other problem is he's already searched like 55 times. Is he now going to droll me then too? Which would just suck. I kind of feel like he's already gotten to do so much that I got to do something. So the only good thing about Q going face down, assuming we don't get drolled, is we can tribute the face down Q with JJ. I'm gonna search another Q. He has 2 raisins. Holly Sue. He's already used Holly Sue effect. So back to back. We can use Chorozo to make back to back. So he doesn't have Droll. That's something. And you already used your effect. Does he have anything left? Oh, he still has Caesar. Caesar pop. I should have threatened it first, maybe, by making RS. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I think I should have threatened it with a mix. What do you do when you go to the graveyard? Okay, I probably don't want to pop that then. Dang, I think I could have won if I just made RS immediately. What does he have now? Dang it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost. I could have won if I just made RS first, threatened that, and then I could have... I'm pretty sure I could have wiped this whole board by making back-to-back. All I needed was the JJ, but I just couldn't get access to it. Dang it. I don't really want to negate that because I wanted to attack over Borger. But maybe I should just negate both of those. I think it's over either way, right? This is unfortunate. Oh, I'm already in the battle phase. What do I do now? We know they have a Holly Sue. I think it's just over. This is the only guy I could attack? Why is that exactly? I actually don't know why this is the only guy I can attack. Well, dang it. I do feel like that was a win if I didn't misplay that. I do think we could have just attacked over his entire board and won. Man, I have to negate that. I think I should just surrender. Like, I think we can survive this turn because I don't think this guy's smart enough to win on this turn because of the Chorozo effect, but I don't think it's winnable from there, so that's just kind of unfortunate. I wish I knew what was still activatable. I also don't know why I could only attack that one guy, but I do feel like the game was winnable if I popped the Caesar before he could do anything. I also gotta remember, you can add JJ with Synchro. Do I activate? Well, yeah, there's no reason not to activate Rotary, I think. Because even if it is K9, like, it's just gonna be one more play until we make the Izuna active anyways. But we get a free win. Yeah, I don't know what the right answer to that question is. Do you activate Rotary or not? I'm starting to think you do. Because when the Rotary resolves is when the normal summon happens. And the Rotary has to resolve before they can make their whole Xyz play into Ripper. It's, again, every single time I have Overtake, it's always with Mix in hand. I guess literally that last one wasn't the case, but it also didn't matter because that last one was going to be easy. This one's going to be hard because we're going second. Okay. Wait, that's it? It is magnets. This really doesn't give you a play? Is there a reason to use this guy? I guess maybe the tribute effect? Do you destroy? Destroy that monster. You do destroy that monster. I could no effect the mix? Is that a good play? That's not terrible. That is not the stupidest thing anyone's ever done. So now it kind of comes down to... That's probably imperm. I think maybe I should have just no affected. But, like... Is it good? Well, this is not imperm, apparently. What is this card? Well, we could just pop it now. It was super poly. Ah, that could have messed us up. Does this guy do anything on my turn? No. I mean, if he didn't have a play turn 1, I feel like it's gonna be really hard for him to have a play ever, right? How do I make this play exactly? I could use the Ash. Is that the play? Maybe I shouldn't have gotten Synchro. Oh, that was the... Oh, Jesus, I'm so stupid. That was the bonus summon. I forgot we... Okay, wait, hold on. We can save this. We can rotary. No, I don't need a special summon. That was my bad. I was not because I was thinking about two different plays, and then I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I used the Ash. You've already used your effect. You've already used your effect. What am I trying to make here? Why is it lagging? I think I need to make remix, huh? Okay. I think his hand sucked. So I was gonna be able to get there anyways, but surely I could have gotten lethal if I played that a little bit cleaner. But I don't think I was gonna be able to lethal at the point I was at anymore. If I had just gone... If I had just gone Rekko there, made back-to-back... then all I needed was one more body, but it still wasn't... I didn't have a way to get that body on the field to win. Okay, we got Fua. We got a crazy hand. He only has a 14-card extra deck, 60-card deck. What the heck? Let's see. Oh, we don't get to see these cards. Alright. Do I negate that, or do I negate something else? Surely you negate this guy. That's it? I guess I'm not going to be using Fua. Wow, we rip into Q. Is there any reason to Fua here? Like, can Dark Magician summon on my turn without having a Dark Magician in the graveyard? For Gaze? But this play isn't even like if this gets negated, I got problems. And that sucks. Because then all I could do is make Loudness War. Which I guess Loudness War pops 2 of his cards, but Loudness War can't attack over Magician's Rod. What the heck is this? Surely I just revealed Typhon, right? Because he has a lot of fusions. He knows I have a lot of synchros. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Wait, but it forces me to summon the Typhon? I don't know if I wanted this. Does he not... Typhon doesn't activate? Anyways. How does Typhon work exactly? Oh my goodness. Can you, like, leave me alone? Do I make the sea ship? Surely not. Surely I just let you destroy my rotary. You get to draw a card too? Can we stop? I just gotta make Loudness War and pass, I guess. What the heck is this? How were these the worst cards I've ever seen in my entire life, and they were able to stop me? Okay. I mean, that's a fair response. The only play I could make from there is Loudness War, Recco pop his other back row, change the cards on top of his deck, and then Loudness War for the second turn with a set Super Poly. Hoping that he can't get around a Typhon and a Loudness War, but... Oh my god. What the heck is that card? When your opponent summons from the main deck, destroy it? Are you kidding me? Like, normally that would get punished so hard if I had literally anything useful. But I didn't have anything useful. What do we do here? He probably doesn't know that if he negates this, my turn is pretty much over. So then on... Ooh, he's max seeing. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Tribute this. I can Fua if I don't put anything else on the board, right? Do I just grab Clip? I think this is a good play. He might even have Droll right now. He's not drawing. I could triple tactics Rip. Or should I save it? Surely we should do this. Okay. Yeah, so the play that I was gonna make there is Rip the Bell, and then nothing can stop my remix. And then so when I remix Tribute, with nothing else on the board. I can then Fua. So then his turn is going to be really difficult, and I can use the clip to then make... Like, I'll make Maker. Could I make Maker? No, I probably couldn't make Maker. I could make RS, and then I could clip to get into Zaylin. But Zaylin's not that good if we have no other quick effects. But at least it would have been something, right? So yeah, it's definitely the right decision to triple tactics take something from their hand. I was thinking about like saving it to steal something from their hand or from their field next turn, but oh, I meant to do that in the draw phase. I gotta. I shouldn't have just been like talking about random stuff. Although this doesn't matter because they could have done this anyways. Do I do anything about this? Like, do I max C, I guess is the question. Probably not. Does this negate the activation? It does negate the activation. Do I just immediately go Recco? Probably. If he has Droll, that really sucks. He does not have Droll. He's probably on Kewl Tune himself. He is on Kewl Tune. He has Super Poly. Double, triple tactics. Only one of these is activatable though, right? Yeah. And Q. Wow, his hand is amazing. Alrighty. Hold on, I need to check something. How exactly does triple tactics read? It's got to be a monster effect. So if I just don't put enough on the board, well, no, we should make plays, I think. But I was thinking if I don't put enough on the board, I just negate the Q with Imperm. Then he can't use the triple tactics, and he can only use the super poly if he wants to use both of our monsters. And I feel like from there I'm in a really good spot. Do I go Recco or Rotary? I think it's Recco. Pretty much what we want to do is we want to put so much stuff here that when he goes for the super poly... but I can't... Can I get any more onto the field? Not really. An imperm, or not imperm. It's only during the main... Oh my gosh, it closes all that? During your main phase. Yeah, if I do all this in the draw... I don't want to pop those. I want those to get banished. Let's do this first, because we could bait out an Ash. I was thinking if I should make a maker, which I do think I should do. I guess this isn't actually going to bait out an Ash, huh? Because I'm going to chain block it all. I don't know if I should have left one as, like, at the end for him to Ash. Like, pretend I made a mistake. He might have Imperm now? I guess he has Super Poly. We know that. I think on resolution of all of this, we will max C. He did draw Ash. Wow. So he's going to Ash the max C then, I guess. I should also grab a mix so I can use that to pop a monster. Oh, I can't react to that. I guess I should have max seed early. But it doesn't make that big of a difference. So now he can't Ash my Synchro. Although I don't have another maker to make with the clip in the mix. But there goes the Super Poly. If he has Vsauce, he can make it with this. But I think I just let him do that, probably. Because if I activate, he gets triple tactics. I guess I could make Loudness War with these two. Oh, he's going Typhon. I think I just allow it all, right? Because I just don't want him to steal my Zaylin and then use it to make back-to-back. I guess he can't... He couldn't have made back-to-back anymore, so it wouldn't have been that big a deal after he made Typhon. Maybe I should have just made a play then. Okay, he surrenders. Should I have made a play? I think him being able to draw 2 would have been bad. So I probably should have just not made a play. Seems to be the correct answer, to just not make a play, let him have a bad board that I can then easily out. Because it's not like Triple Tactics talent can be used on my turn, so... Okay. Should I Fua? That is the question. He's using these new sleeves, huh? He's probably on Kewl Tune. I don't know. That's such a tough decision. But what else am I going to use the Fua for, right? Surely he can't just pop my entire board. But if he does pop my entire board, then I'm going to look like an idiot. I'm going to not... I think I should. I think there's just no reason not to. I don't think he has anything, though, but... You know, it is what it is. If he's playing K9, then that's pretty decent for me. He's got something. Bell. Alrighty. That doesn't really matter, though. Unless he has 2 Bell, which I guess we're going to find out. But he probably shouldn't have used the Bell here. Do I let him draw into Ash? Probably. Ooh, he has called by... Ooh, he's got a really, really good hand. Alright. I think the Super Poly is going to be big for us, though. It's just so OP that I can... Do I clip here instead? The problem is Synchro can't grab Clip from the graveyard, right? Yeah. So only Rekko could grab it. So maybe it's a mistake to use the Clip, I think. Because if he like called buys the Clip or ashes the Rekko, then we feel bad. So he's drawing Ash. He's got 2 Synchros. He's got Called By, and he's got Triple Tactics. And RS can only negate in the main phase. But I think the Super Poly's gonna catch him. The problem is can I get another card in hand to discard for Super Poly? He's not using the second Synchro? I do this, right? I think I do, because then he TTTs. And then if he tries to take, I could clip. Ah, but then I don't have anything in hand for the Super Poly. This feels bad. I could wait for it to go off and then Super Poly. You could search Rotary with that, though. But I really don't want him to be able to synchro the mix off. So he's going to get Rotary, and he's also going to be able to synchro for another thing. He's really going to normal summon immediately? The good thing about this is my hand is empty. And also I don't think he thought about the fact that he can't make Maker here. I think I have to negate that and just let him... Oh, but he's going to make a Zaylin if I let him. Yeah, I gotta let it. A lot of my stuff is pinned down. He's gonna make Remix now, I guess. And then pop my RS. But I think his plays are kind of over. Oh, I forgot the... Yeah, okay. But yeah, he can't look at my hand, so the Rotary doesn't get to search. I think I just do nothing. And then I might just activate the synchro. So he ashes it. Because if he doesn't ash, he could make something. I gotta wait for the field spell to be played. Alright, yep, I just wanted him to ash that. So now, like, how much can he really do still? He could make, like, his own RS and attack over something? Which I guess is pretty good. What's his last card? Called by? Called by in TTT? Yeah, he definitely did a lot here. Maybe I shouldn't have let him draw that Ash, but was letting him draw something random really better? Probably not. Oh, he gets to pop my field spell too? Oh, we might be out of luck then. I think I actually lose. He just had, his hand was so good. Like, that was ridiculous. And he could just called by anything that I summon. Because I have everything in the graveyard. Yeah, I think I lose. That sucks. Just like, what a crazy perfect hand he had. He just pinned down everything and it was completely unplayable. Plus, yeah, I lost the body turn 1 to Bell. Should I have even activated this? I should not have activated this, right? Yeah, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have activated that. I should have just gone Typhon immediately. I actually had a chance. I'm stupid. Dang it. Why did I think it was already lost? It wasn't lost. I was fine. Oh, wait. That doesn't... It doesn't do the condition. So we're fine. So the last card is TTT. Do I want the Q or do I want the ship? What's better? I think the Q's better. Although apparently I couldn't use the Q. I need to figure out exactly how Typhon works. He just like does whatever he wants. He doesn't inform me of what he wants to do and he just does whatever. Alright, well I got no interruption. We got no idea what he's drawing. He could just win the whole game here with a tuner. But Q is negated. He did negate the Q for both of us. I feel like if he drew a tuner, he would have just slammed it down, so... What could he have possibly drawn? that takes this much thought. Like, if he drew a synchro, he should have slammed it down. If he drew a tutor, he should have slammed it down. He drew Fua. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I now understand why you could do nothing. Alright. Super Poly! Are you kidding me? I actually can't win the game here? Oh my goodness. I don't know, I guess. It's all up in the air again. So what would have been the better play? Just never summon Q? Oh, jeez, here we go. You should be able to win off of that, right? That's so unfortunate. I couldn't draw a monster with 500 attack. Or just a tuner. Would have also won me the game immediately. I mean, if he doesn't figure out how to win, I think I win. But I feel like he's got to figure out how to win. Although, how many synchros has he used? He's only used 2. He still has 1 left. But he doesn't have another normal summon. Like, he gets 1 synchro, no normal summons. He does get to affect the top of my deck, which is... That might not matter because of the Super Poly. He has nothing to search with the Rotary now, though. Oh, yeah, okay. This is not lethal, right? I'm pretty sure this isn't lethal, which means if I super polying, then the game's over. Would it actually be better for him to go remix here than RS? I guess it really doesn't matter, because if I just super poly in the draw phase... Okay, he's playing around the super... But I have Q on the field. We're going loudness war. Alright, now I won't have Q on the field. Alright. That's unfortunate. Well... I mean... I guess I should have set the super poly, but I feel like he would have been able to pop it, so it didn't matter. I didn't really think about this. He can just pop it immediately. He doesn't know which one I set, because obviously I wouldn't set them both no matter what. Well, maybe I would. But, nah, I think he's got it. All we can hope for now is a timeout. Wait, is that a misplay? That might be a misplay. Why didn't he just immediately Loudness Ward? Does he not have Recco in here? He does have Recco. Oh, it has to be in response. I forgot. Loudness Ward sucks. Why is this duel so difficult? Although, should I have just super polyed right there? Do I lose now? Oh, no, I'm fine. Wait, what? Why would... Oh, I already used up... Oh my god. I already used up the ship. Oh, jeez, here we go. I forgot, like, the super poly doesn't even do anything. I could have super polyed the two Reccos, though. Would that have been the play? Yeah, you got it. Dang, man, really? I can't believe that I didn't draw a monster on that one turn. He just ended up with the luckier draws there. So if I had just taken the Recco, that when he put the double Recco on, I think I should have just super polyed right there. Like, that was my last opportunity to super poly. I need to get better at super poly. It's so tough to like remember all the different aspects of it. Like, once you use up the monster, you don't have the monster anymore, obviously. This is highly unfortunate that he's just got max C. But I have triple tactics. Okay, it is Sky Striker. What the heck do I do here? Really don't want him to have a Pot of Desires. I guess Shark Cannon's not that scary. He's already got Widow Anchor. He's also got Called By. He's also already got Desires. That sucks. I wish we had done that in the other order, but I don't think the other order is very good. Yeah, I should have given him the Desires. Okay, and he's already got Engage. I don't think there's anything I could do to play around all this, right? Not without giving him a billion draws? I don't have a good way to get another normal summon. So I feel like I have to special summon. So we're not going to know what he's drawing into, unfortunately. So what card do I want to take out of his hand? Gotta be... This shuffles back, right? He just has so much draw power that it sucks. He's probably going to draw into an engage anyways. But I feel like engage is the only play. Because otherwise, like, he could just search the Widow Anchor. We gotta let all these upstarts happen. Really wish we had Droll. He would get punished so hard by Droll. I guess he has Called By, so he wouldn't. He drew a third upstart. I'm guessing he didn't draw Engage yet, because I feel like he would have used that first. Should I make RS now? I think he's looking at his banishes and he's very upset. Linkage. Kind of feel like now's the time to make RS. Are we going to be able to super poly? Oh, he did not make... what's its face? 0. So he does have Widow Anchor. So we would like to get Zaylin on the field as quickly as possible. Should I just make Zaylin now? That's his normal summon. Are you a machine? No, you're not a machine. You are a machine, but I'm gonna get you off the board. Could have made back-to-back there, huh? Because now, if he chains Ray, I could negate it with Zaylin. But then he could Widow Anchor me, but then I could negate that with RS. Although, is Widow Anchor even activatable? Okay, he's going for the Maker. Did I just allow that? I still got so many interruptions and not enough time. We can't make back-to-back like this, huh? Because it's two non-synchros. He doesn't know about the effect Veiler. I think I just gotta do this. Does he have two Widow Anchors? I guess now's the time that we figure out if he has two Widow Anchors already. He's got Droplet. Do I just super poly my field off? Oh, I can't because he dropped a spell. Jeez, what a play. So can I even do anything anymore? Besides Super Poly? Not really. They don't have the same attribute. Dang, that, I mean, he just had way too many cards, right? Max C really messed this up. I feel like we're running into too many decks that Super Poly doesn't actually do anything against. Oh my lord. I was unlucky because the Forbidden Droplet was obviously unknown information. Although he could misplay here. Oh my gosh, really? He top decked Ash too? Like, come on, man. You really don't get a much better hand than he had. Oh, does this pop on resolution? I guess there was probably nothing I could do then. Yeah, it pops on resolution. That's so frustrating. Alright, I'm gonna fill up my water and then I think we'll do like one or two more. Alright, that was just unlucky. Like, just a loss to Max C. Nothing more. He didn't outplay us or anything like that. Just, he had 4 extra cards from turn 1. And we had to make a bad play. Did I negate this? Problem is if I imperm. Like the same things can't negate. The only same thing that can negate both imperm and max C are cross out. Also, is he not making Maker? Or does he already have Rotary? Yeah, there's Remix. So we'll just do this in the draw phase so he can't even react. So he could have Clip, but is Clip enough? Probably not. I just grab Mix, right? Whoa, laggy. He's got something. It's gotta be Clip. Droll. Can we still get lethal? We make a 5 here. How do you make this play? Do I just make back-to-back? Or is RS better? Well, could I make Zaylin out of this guy? He can't use the hand, though, which is making it difficult. Otherwise, I could make RS and Zaylin. But I am one summon short. Oh, wait, I can win. Okay. I wasn't thinking about the Ash. He still has Clip. Oh my god. Really? He drew that perfectly? Oh, it's not Clip. Please. Please be everything that you had. I didn't actually need that. That was all a trick. He has more, I think. Oh my goodness. Does he really have more? Okay, he still has something. It might be another effect veiler, I guess? Which, are we just fine if it's another effect veiler? I think we're fine with all the stuff that we have. Like, if he lets us into the battle phase, then the game's over, right? Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Should we do another one? We're like right on the verge of possibly losing a rank, which is annoying. Let's do another one. Ooh, we get to go first. Does he have something? Oh my gosh, of course he does. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Like, why do all the people... Like, why don't I ever draw Ash or Called By? This is ridiculous at this point. Hoping that we might just be... Ooh. You're at 1, right? Yeah. But he'll be able to search it. Like, what a hand is this? Are you kidding me? He's got 4 starters and a Droll, and a Max C, and a Fua? I don't know. Can we disrupt him with this? Possibly. He drew Hallowed Azamina. There's nothing really I could do about that, right? I guess I could do this and hope that I hit the... Hope that I hit the extra deck monster they wanted to go for. But that's like too good. Like he just draws into an Omni Negate immediately. Like, are you kidding me? Could they really not have made this game a little bit easier? Well, I could go... No, that won't work, right? Crackling is a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea. Yeah, he's making the Omni before. Well, I have Valor for it. Do I just immediately Valor? Because he tributes himself off, which I can't negate him while he's off the field. That might remove their Dragoon package. That's something. Okay, they can just make that again, huh? But I can negate this time. Unfortunately, now Diabell Star is bigger than my RS, which I think means I just lose the game. She could drop Poplar, put him back in the back row, or do that. That can't be the right play, right? I just have to negate and hope that that's it. They still have Poplar, obviously, but Poplar's full play, right? It's like, what the heck am I doing? But I think this is full play, too. And they have a draw. It's just too much, right? Maxi and Fuelos. I think I just surrender. I want to end on a win. This is so stupid. I just play against someone who doesn't open Max C. Oh, good. Well, we have Droll. That's something. But so far, every time... Have I even Drolled today? I don't think I've Drolled a single time today. Well, I didn't have a way to summon, but that makes sense because I did that to someone earlier as well. This just messes them up, right? If they don't have Called By in hand. But he can chain it, which is unfortunate. It's so stupid. They still get all of their draws against Stroll. This deck's all wind, though, right? So Super Poly just destroys them. Oh, it's Malice. But Super Poly should still be good here, right? So he pretty much didn't get affected by the droll at all. Except for the... what's-her-face backup not being able to search. Yeah, they just get to set everything from deck. I don't think this is even possible to win because they just get to resummon everything after I super poly it. They literally searched all of their monsters under Droll. Are we serious? But I think the access code that they make is dark as well, right? Dark Cybers. Super Poly's still gonna be good against that. Okay, here's this guy. Oh my gosh, and he's got 2 more interruptions? Well, let's hope for the best, shall we? These all do something if they're pointed to, right? Yeah. What do you do? Not be destroyed. Should I have baited with the Recco here? I can still make Typhon until I get Tuner locked. Oh my goodness. It's so ridiculous. The fact that they're just completely unaffected by Droll, unaffected by Super Poly. None of their cards can be targeted or destroyed. Like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Oh, and they have Droll. Well, there goes my only play. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my god. If they didn't have Droll, I literally still have a chance. That's so annoying. And by the way, they got that Droll and got to search all of their main deck monsters from deck through Droll. Like, come on. It's just so garbage. Like, why do these people get such perfect opening hands every game? I don't think have I played against someone who didn't open Droll today yet? Also, I have no play. Great. Do I just lose? I think I just lose, like... Just opened up 0 playable cards. I don't know, is it better to play Fua or is it better to Super Poly and called by? Probably better to Super Poly and called by. I mean, if we could somehow survive... What is this doing? Yeah, we should probably bell that. If we could, like, draw into clip... But we only have 1 clip. Maybe it is better to play 2 clip when you're not playing with Super Poly. And when you're playing with Fua. Oh, they just had multiple more starters, of course. Wait, what? Alright, we're good. Kind of depends on what we draw. Oh my god. You kidding me? How unlucky can I be? This is starting to get ridiculous. We have literally only 1 play. He actually surrendered. Oh, thank you. I guess the play was good. You're telling me, I mean, I guess even through imperm, we at least get one search. And with that search, we can go Q. Oh my goodness, what a day. We started off so good, and then it just like it got really annoying real fast. I think we're gonna take a break there before I just start like rage queuing or something, which I kind of was already doing, but at least we were still somewhat playing rationally. We're Master 4. I mean, it's possible to get Master 1 if we play a lot, but like I said, I kind of wanted to try out that Vampire Crawlers game. We'll see. Maybe I'll calm down by tomorrow and then we'll be back to the grind, but we're going to take a break there because it's not going to be good if I just keep randomly queuing up. So anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Alrighty, I think we're probably gonna wrap up the stream there too. Do I like Super Poly? There were so many matches today where it did nothing. It was like not even activatable. But there was also 2 or 3 matches where it just won the game on its own. And then against Malice, Super Poly does nothing as well. Like, it looks like it does something, but then you realize it actually did nothing. So, that's unfortunate. We're just not seeing... Like, we saw a good amount of Kewl Tunes, but not nearly as many as we need to, like, justify actually playing Super Poly, right? I think we might swap. We might try the deck without Super Poly, see how it is in Master, because obviously the meta is going to be different depending on what ranks you are as well, and what decks people feel like playing. I feel like up here you have a lot of people just playing their pet decks, and not all of them are affected by Super Poly. But like that Malice game, do we even win? If it was Fua, maybe we win instead of Super Poly. But maybe not. Either way, it's tough. But yeah, we're going to take a break there. We'll be back tomorrow. We might start out with some Yu-Gi-Oh! And then switch over to Vampire Crawlers. We'll figure it out. But anyways, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I will see you next time.